So you boiled your crawfish and they didn't all get eaten. So what now? Well, now it's time to make etouffee. We're not going to get a box of mix. We're not going to be breaking out any Campbell's soups or Rotel to make this. We don't want to disrespect the crawfish like that. So let's get started. We're going to start by cutting up a whole red bell pepper. This is going to add a nice little bit of sweetness to it and also add some good color. We're actually going to be using green and red bell peppers in this dish. Now you want to go ahead and cut up your whole green bell pepper. If you don't like this much bell pepper, you can use a half a green one. Doesn't really matter. Get you 2 stalks of celery and chop them up. And as you're chopping these vegetables, just put them in a bowl to the side. We're going to saute them all in a little bit. All right, now it's time to cut up a whole onion. I like to save the onion for last. The way you get a little moisture in your cutting board, and it helps reduce the eye burning a little bit. So if you're not doing that, cut your onion last. You'll see a difference. Then we're going to do 3, 4, 5 cloves of garlic, whatever you feel like. And if you're using garlic, I mean, it's not wrong, but it doesn't get as good a flavor as fresh garlic does. And it's really not that much trouble cutting this up. All you got to do is just take the side of your knife, smash it flat, and then chop it up sideways. So try it out. See if you see a difference in it. I'm sure you will. And after you cut your garlic, you can just leave it in the cutting board or put it in a separate bowl. But don't put it in with your other vegetables. We're not going to cook the garlic as long. And all right, now we got our pot preheating on medium heat. We're going to throw in 2 sticks of butter and get that melting. Just like magic, our butter is instantly melted. So go ahead and throw our vegetables in and get them cooking down. We're going to cook these for a while because we want them soft. So at least 20 minutes, even longer won't hurt. But you want to get these vegetables really soft. So you're going to cook them down for a while. Okay, so remember I told you about putting the garlic to the side. We're going to add it in now. And we're going to cook it for a few minutes. Whenever you start smelling it, you know it's ready. Next, we're going to add about a half a cup of flour. And we're going to kind of make a roux out of this. We're not going to be cooking it for a long time, getting it real brown like a gumbo roux. It's going to be a very blonde roux. So you're going to cook this for just a few minutes. Once all the flour starts coming together and gets a little bit of color on it, you know it's ready then. This is about what you're looking for right here. It's got a little bit more color on it. Everything's come together. All right, now we're going to add about 32 ounces of seafood stock to it. If you can't find seafood stock or don't have seafood stock, then chicken stock will work just fine. And if you want to be really extra, then you can save your crawfish shells and make stock out of that. All right, now we're going to stir all together, get everything mixed in real good, let the roux kind of come together with the stock. This will take a few minutes, but you can go ahead and start seasoning up a little bit. You can add 2 teaspoons to a tablespoon of Cajun Creole seasoning, whatever kind you like. You're going to add a cap to 2 caps of liquid crab boil. Just be careful with this stuff. It's super concentrated crawfish boil seasoning, so it can get spicy really fast. 1 to 2 caps is usually just right. I like to use it because it adds just a little extra to the crawfish flavor in the etouffee. Keep stirring to get all the roux and seasoning mixed in really well. Once everything is mixed, then we're going to simmer for about 30 minutes to give all the seasonings time to come together. This is about the thickness you want right here. And don't worry about the color right now. Whenever you add the crawfish in with all that fat, it'll turn that nice, pretty golden color that etouffee is known for. I used some of my leftover crawfish meat for some crawfish bread a couple of days earlier, so I had to supplement some store-bought to get the full 2 pounds. If you're going to buy crawfish meat in the store for this dish, please look and see where the crawfish came from. They'll have a nice Cajun name on the package like Boudreaux or Thibodeau, and then you look back at the package and you see it comes from China. You want to get crawfish from Louisiana when you make this dish. You don't want the septic pond Chinese crawfish. All right, my rant's over, so go ahead and add your 2 pounds of Louisiana crawfish to the pot and start getting it stirred around, mixed up. We're going to cook this for about 15 minutes. The crawfish is already cooked, so you're not actually cooking it, but you're heating it through. So it's take about 15 minutes to do this, and you can see the color changing already from all that fat. So this is what you're looking for right here. This is going to be amazing right here. The color's perfect. The flavor's perfect. Can't wait to eat this one. All right, time to get this plated up. So get you a little bit of rice, put it on the plate, spread it out. And now we're going to scoop this beautiful etouffee out on top of the rice here.